Okay, now we get to do new stuff and actually save data on this cartridge. So, don't do that. And remember, whatever, because the reason I decided to get them up to 100 and not leave them at the 51, 52 is because it's going to take the highest level Pokemon you have, which in that case is 52, and make all the opponents have level 52s. So, use these three. So basically, it'd make kind of having 51s pointless. It's like it's only good for Pokecup. Now, one super cool thing. I mean, I guess it's present in both Stadium 1 and Stadium 2, but a little bit more in Stadium 2. The way the gyms are designed, everyone's got their own unique gym, but Stadium 2 adds a little bit more flavor with some of the detailing, I think. Stadium 1's kind of like more background as to where this, like, it mixes it into the battlefield as well. If that makes any sort of sense. Okay, do I have any? Yeah, and you've only got 202. With Shuckle, there's not even a point in really trying to hit it. Just go ahead and find someone with a fixed attack to do the damage for you. He's not going to really be able to hurt us. He's built purely for defense and nothing else. Now, I don't have a problem with stuff like that. I just feel like at this point in time, it wasn't quite where it should have been yet. Like, things like Shuckle, I think, are much, much better in double battles than a single battle. You can make it work in singles. There's, like, I used Shuckle on the one single battle team I had. But I feel like Shuckle and other Pokemon, a lot that came in this generation, really get their use from things like doubles and triples because they can be more useful as like a support Pokemon than, you know, hi, I'm going to kill a Xatu with a Shuckle, like, good luck. So that's what I was hoping for, because that could save me a turn, and now, boom, he's dead. And Xatu got to use its ability, it got to shine through and be useful, finally. Told you, like, I knew, I do have a lot of redundancy in some of my typings, but that kind of balances it out because it's like, cool, now I don't have to switch as often because Xatu can cover a lot of things. Like, I don't have to switch to someone else to get it done. I can still use Xatu. I didn't account for that. I just pretty much just picked all things that beat Bug. Actually, you will work because you have low kick, but at the same time, do I really care that much about a fucking Rattata? The answer is a little bit because it probably has Bite. We'll see. Because Bite's the only thing that could really hurt it. But doubtfully kill it. And even then, perfects aren't entirely necessary. Hyper Fang. Okay. Yes, that didn't do too much. I knew it wasn't going to be like a threat. I was just thinking. I mean, he's trying to get the longevity out of it now. He's like, I know I'm dead, but here. Yeah, no, going on about the gyms, though. Like, I feel like this game kind of makes the gyms shine through a little bit more. Like, Misty's gym is basically like a battle platform, surrounded by water. Blaine's gym is like a battle platform, surrounded by fire. Sabrina's, I think, has the coolest one because hers is like a battle platform with like a pit below it, and the battlefield is like transparent. I don't know if it's the exact same in this game or if they made different arenas for them, but there's stuff like that. Erica's, I don't quite remember, but like with this, it's all kind of a little bit more seamless, you know, as it should be, and as you would expect from something like a sequel. Why it missed, I don't fucking know. Yanma's another one that I think much, much better in double battles than singles, but giving it Yan Mega made it possible to stand on its own. And I think that's really good. As to here, like, they bleed the environment into the battlefield. Just, it's pretty good. I think you can survive, right? It's just a Swift. Yeah, just barely. I'll do a Nightshade. No real reason, just because. And as of this point, I'm still actively trying to get through Mount Battle. 100, I think I'm at like area 7 now. I know I'm on the outside, so I got through the crater. So I'm pretty close to getting done. And what I did was I also wanted to be able to use the Coliseum team as well. And I knew that Espeon, Umbreon, Feraligatr, and Entei wouldn't be enough. So my original plan was to throw in one silver guy and one fire guy. But the problem with that is my silver team's all 50 and my fire guy's a level 100. So it'd be having 5 level 100s and 1 level 50, and that wouldn't work too well. So I had to just stick both Raichu and Nidoking in there to deal. Yeah, pretty much same setup. Like, I'm looking, I see the Pikachu, but that's Stone Sour. I see the Jigglypuff and Clefairy, but that's Stone Sour. So, not really any other ideas or options. Let's just see if Magmar can actually be useful this time. Because he kind of got the spotlight stolen from him by Xatu. But you know what? Xatu finally got its spotlight after probably 3 videos, let's say. I'm just guesstimating because I did a lot of explanations in the first one, so I wouldn't doubt if Faulkner was his own video. Now again, unevolved Clefairy. What I could do is I could do Sunny Day Flamethrower. Because Clefairy is possible of having just about anything. But it's also a little baby, so it's not like it's going to be doing too much to me. We'll do Sunny Day, and we'll see if it absolutely needs any help at all. They also added a lot of personality with... Did you just attract? Oh, okay. I was going to say... Is that real? Like, they changed up the dialogue. So, like, a lot of the dialogue in Stadium 1 is more like... Clefairy, use Charm, as to where this one they made all of the dialogue a little bit more personable. So, you don't... It's not entirely obvious what they're doing sometimes. Like, I don't know what the hell it just did. Was that beat up? That's the only thing I can think of. It looked kind of like beat up. I mean, it's a guess, because the idea of beat up is it does more hits depending on how many people are on your team. Which, if that's the case, we know what the other two are now, and yeah, there you go, you're fucked, kid. Especially with Sunny Day being out. You'd think it would still allow 6, because it had a team of 6, but I guess it only counts to 3 that they picked, which would kind of make beat up shafted a little bit. Like, beat up's mostly good for the fact that it can actually hit 6 times. Bye, friend. Sunny Day I'm a huge fan of, and I think I might have said this during the LP, because it plays both defensively and offensively. Like, it's great. It's better than Rain Dance, just because that boosts Thunder, which boosts the ability to get your ass shot. As for this, it boosts... It lowers water, so then you got ground to worry about. But if you got a grass type, then all of a sudden your fucking grass is better too. So it's really, really good. Like, easily the best weather-based ability ever. Out of them. I mean, I guess maybe Shadow Sky. Well, Shadow Sky is basically just hail. Without the added benefits of abilities. I mean, starts out easy as you'd expect, so... Yeah. Lots of little bit of baby Pokemon, but I'm not gonna lie to you, like, I am worried because... Honestly, I don't really remember ever getting past Price, or, I don't even remember if we ever got to, I feel like we got to Claire, because I want to say I remember the Kingdra. So I'm just really hopeful that this team works out, and I'm hoping it'll allow me to be able to mix and match both game packs if need be. I mean, I'm thinking we'll just stick them the same thing. I'm thinking about, like, do I want Slowbro to maybe deal with the Pupitar. But I mean, Stone Sour could do the Pupitar out if absolutely need be. Plus, I got Iron Tail as well, so yeah. I mean, I'm just gonna keep sticking with the same team, but they try and throw you off a little bit. Oh, and as I do I or don't I? I'm gonna say do it. As I've been streaming through Heart and Soul, well, we'll just call it Soul, but Heart, Gold, Soul, Silver. That game's stupid hard. So, like, I don't exactly regret sticking with the original. Like, I didn't do it because I didn't think I'd be able to. Mostly because of the way, like, I had everything set up. Like, originally it was because of Mudslap, because Mudslap was a huge part of my strategy, but I never needed to use it, so fuck. I'm not gonna let him get hit a second time. Yeah, not happening a second time. I don't want a chance losing him because that ruins a whole point of Sunny Day. Yeah, no, it's because of Mudslap and stuff. And then there was the idea that it's like, well, I can evolve Haunter, but I fucked that up too. And then there was also the idea of performance anxiety, not in the sense of me, but in the sense of the DS emulator. For the most part, it's been okay. On occasions, turning into missing, though, but like, why did I hit Rock Slide? Fucking Christ, I'm an idiot. Oh, by the way, if you lose, you gotta redo the entire fucking thing again. So we've probably just lost. And if I lose, I'm only just gonna meet you right back here. Because he's gonna Earthquake me. And that's it. Like, I'm an idiot because reflexes have made me press Rock Slide, because every other time I've been pressing Rock Slide, I swear this time I wasn't thinking. I'm like, yeah, pseudo Wudo, and now I'm kind of fucked. So, like, if Hot Shot doesn't get it killed, like, that's pretty much it. I'm kind of, the sunlight's gone. And even then, like, I got a feeling this won't be enough to kill it. Yeah, see? I still have a chance, a very, very small chance, but a chance. Because if Natu can outspeed it and get it with something like, let's say, Nightshade, then I can try and at least kill the others with Fly. So I still have a very itty-bitty chance. But it's looking pretty bad for me. It kind of just depends on what the other two are. I'm gonna go with Nightshade just to be absolutely sure that there is no mistaking that it can kill it. All we know is it's got Scyther. I got a strange feeling it's got Beedrill. I'm hoping it doesn't have Pinsir, because if it has Pinsir, it picked like the 3 best. Alright, we're not about to find out. We gotta go through Scyther first. And it's faster than me. How many of those do you think you can take? Because that did about 100 damage, so that's like 4. The question is, how much is Fly gonna do? What are you gonna switch to that could possibly take a Fly? Hey, I was right, it's got Beedrill. But I got a feeling Beedrill probably won't survive this. It barely survived this. Is it faster than me? No. Okay. I promise this isn't post-commentary. How do I... There's a controller noise. That's what's kind of funny, is it's like, it's really impossible to prove stuff like that. Held it up, made it match up. High hippier beam. Okay. Can you take it? Oh, just barely. It's just a shame that it was a turn that we decided to use fly, so if this doesn't kill it, we're fucked. Like, that's it. And I don't think it's gonna kill it. Wow! We got cheated. We got fucking cheated. We can only hope this attack misses, which I'm positive it won't, but mine, of course, will. 100% accuracy. But, you know. So those last two fights you saw, they pretty much happened again in the exact same fashion, minus, like, Shuckle used Rollout and Clefairy used Mist instead of Beat Up. But in other words, it was all the exact same Pokemon, and it's kind of really weird. Now, this has me curious if he's instinctively going to switch to Pupitar or not, because I don't know what all it could have. So I don't know if I should chance an Earthquake or if I should just do Rock Slide. We'll do Rock Slide just to be safe. But basically, I'm expecting this to be the exact same setup, where he's going to switch to Pupitar, he's going to have Beedrill, and then pretty much play out the exact same way. The only difference is now I've got Pseudo-Wudo up front, so we're not going to be a dumbass. I guess I can't do that with my fan. So let us Earthquake him as he Earthquakes us. The downside is that he's got Stab for his Earthquake Test where we don't. And you know what? Now that I think about it, I don't know why I didn't just pick Slowbro. And more importantly, why the fuck? It killed us. Okay. And then Scyther's faster than us. So, yeah. So we take the Hyper Beam, we hit him with a Psychic, then while he's recharging, we fly up. As long as we survive. Alright, that should be enough for a fly to kill him. If we can land the attack. I mean, thankfully this has kind of like been, you know, repeated to the point where at least there is some strategy opposed to RNG. I was gonna say, that shouldn't be able to hit me. Wow! Okay, Scyther's a little bit tougher than I thought, so we still lost. We still lost. Okay. This time we have Slowbro. Now, because I know he's probably gonna open with Scyther, I got a plan. The plan is call his Fake Out. So he's gonna do it. Well, you know what? I got a better idea. Since he's gonna do it, let's just go immediately with Iron Tail. Hit him like that. Because I don't want to switch while he switches. Because I at least want to get him with something. Because if I switch... Because that's what I was thinking. So I was like, I'll switch when he switches. But then what if he switches back? I don't know if he will or not. So I might as well get an Iron Tail in. And then while he's doing either Rock Slide or Earthquake, we can go switch to Slowbro, who can Surf, and then it depends on whether or not he switches there or not. That I don't know, but that was the plan, was basically switch when he does, but I already backed out of the plan because I figured this was better, and I'm glad that it hit. See, Pokeslow should be able to take the Earthquake. The reason I was picking Stone Sour is because I was thinking about the type coverage, because I'm like, okay, Stone Sour can, you know, Earthquake, low kick, but, you know, and he can Rock Slide all the bugs. As to where Slowbro, he would be weak against the bugs because he's a Psychic type, but he would be good against this. That was the reason I sided with Stone Sour, because it's like, you know, he can do this. He actively has the advantage to doing this. That was why. It's because it made more sense. It just happened to be unlucky that, you know, ground type with Earthquake. That's also why it's a good thing a lot of my team is so redundant, though, is because I can actively do this, and I always got a pincer. I mean, I don't really need Slowbro for much else. He's got Scyther. Do I let him take it, or do I switch? I have a feeling he's probably going to do some bug attack. But he could do a fighting attack, because well, that wouldn't make sense. I don't know. Let's just see where it goes. Seismic Toss. See, that's what I was thinking, was he could do Seismic Toss. I wouldn't want to let that happen to Magmar, so I might as well let Slowbro take it. He's done his purpose. He's done his job. Might as well let him just chip out a little bit extra damage before he goes down, you know? And those leftovers have made it so we can survive at least a second Seismic Toss. Like, the only other benefit he could do is maybe Ice Punch the Scyther. But I'm not really concerned about that. Because now we've got a Magmar at full health. So, what should happen... That was weird, I hit the buttons. What should happen is Flamethrower should take out most of it. And in case it doesn't, then Xatu can finish it off. That's the plan. But he did a good job. He did what he was supposed to. Pinsir's basically dead. And their strategy works, so this time we should win. But you see how this is only the second gym, and I've had the shit knocked out of me twice. And honestly, that scares me. Because I'm like, oh good god, how the hell am I going to handle these harder gyms? Because they're coming. Like, I'm already nervous that I'm not going to be able to do this. But I'm going to try my best. Because when Boo did it, he got all the way up to Giovanni, and he was like, I don't care that much. I just wanted to see how well I could do. And it's kind of the attitude I've got, but I would like to be able to get everything. Just because it would be more fun that way, opposed to starting and giving up, you know? But at the same time, like, this is just supposed to be add-on bonus stuff for Silver, basically. So, I mean, it's not a Stadium 2 LP. It's not the point. So no, I'm not going to deal with Prime Cup. That did a lot. That was good. Question is whether or not he does Hyper Beam or not. Like, I got a feeling he probably will. No, he didn't. Alright, yeah, see that. But the reason I keep bringing up the EVs and stuff is because it's like, remember, these guys are buffed up all the way, and like, a Flamethrower is still not enough to kill a Scyther, so that must mean his Scyther's pretty beefed up too, you know? Finally did it, though. And now... Oh, it isn't. It just... Okay. Well, the fucking Stadium 1, it's like, you got a key to open the next gym. You will notice a theme as we progress on, but I guess it's not apparent yet.